Ladies and gentlemen, nowadays I even have a chart to reveal all of you. This is extremely pressing for this new year. It's a great chart that surely suggests what we probably have in safe for 2025, which I'm positive is going to be exquisite information for a number of you nowadays. And we also have a number of different urgent news testimonies that we are going to get into. First, due to the fact, frankly, it's been a quite active last 24 hours. Now, a number of you may recognize I'm without a doubt Canadian, and our Prime Minister Justin Trudeau just formally introduced his resignation, and this unironically is going to be an exquisite issue for the crypto enterprise due to the fact his important opposition is Pierre Poilievre, and he is any person who's virtually very seasoned cryptocurrency and anyone who's actively invested into Bitcoin, Ethereum, among some different altcoins. So what we are beginning to see, I'm just going to say that, is a huge shift on the worldwide space, whether that be inside the United States of America with, the most pro-crypto Congress in history, with Donald Trump obviously being pro-crypto, going to Bitcoin Nashville among many other occasions, and all of his children too, or Canada now electing a seasoned crypto candidate, or many different European countries also following fit here as well. So overall it is looking quite appropriate, and I'm extraordinarily excited for this particular development due to the fact Canada is in desperate need of an alternative. There's been a variety of talks of Canada turning into the 53rd nation of America. Personally, I do not think that is going to manifest. I mean, truly, I would really like for it to happen, because I do all my enterprise within the US in any case. But no matter all of that, this is good news for the crypto enterprise, regardless of wherein you are in the world, because North America is ready to come to be an absolute powerhouse in terms of the crypto space. Speaking of powerhouse politics, Brad Garlinghouse these days positioned out this put up as well, which I really want to spotlight. This is what he stated: 2025 is here, and the Trump bull market is actual. For Ripple, this is even extra non-bubble after Gensler's SEC correctly iced over our enterprise opportunities here domestic for years. The optimism is obvious and thoroughly deserved. Today, 75% of Ripple's open roles are now US-based totally. At the same time as during the last 4 years, the substantial majority of hires had been outside the USA. We signed extra US offers inside the final 6 weeks of 2024 since the election than the preceding 6 months. Now that is insane. You understand, they are making an investment, a lot, into US-based, totally commercial enterprise. And I am so excited for what the future holds for Ripple, XRP, HBAR, and most of these different US primarily based crypto companies. And this speaks volumes, okay? And one aspect you continually want to observe whilst you want to see where the financial system is headed is which organizations are making an investment domestically within the United States economic system. Which businesses are virtually hiring greater human beings rather than letting people go. And then ultimately, if you have a selected enterprise, this is hiring increasingly individuals that is developing their business astronomically, then you definitely best appear closer into it from an investment angle, because that enterprise is very probably increasing, in particular one it is on the dimensions of Ripple right here, which take the singles out and the dimensions of Ripple right here. And so essentially what we're seeing here is new hires are mountaineering astronomically at the Ripple enterprise, which indicates that commercial enterprise is on the brink of truly increase. They would not simply do that for no cause. We can also see Team Trump is already jump-starting innovation and task growth within the US with Scott Bessant, David Sachs, Paul Atkins and others at the helm. And they are not in office yet. Say what you want, but the Trump effect is already making crypto extremely good again through his campaign and within the management's day one priorities. And yes, I do believe this. It's very clean that the US is headed into very bullish territory at the same time as most of the relaxation of the sector, like China, is honestly seeing a shrinking economic system. And this is something that can not be understated. You recognize that human beings are protecting these testimonies like crazy because, frankly, it's a very massive deal. Now, with that being said, I do have a quick clip here from none, aside from Brad Garlinghouse, hinting at a USA XRP strategic reserve. You can see what the SEC case resolved and the XRP ETF and America XRP strategic reserve. This is going to create a totally bullish 2025, which we are going to get into the technicals and the charts very quickly on. this is going to create a totally bullish 2025, which we're going to get into the technicals and the charts very quickly on. But first, yeah, we've got to play this clip here because that is insane. Okay, let me simply play this and play Brad here because he has a variety of interesting matters to say. That long in the past, the XRP became the second most precious digital asset. And once more, it truly is. Earlier than you had these exogenous factors that I would say have been unnatural, perhaps not moral inside the page, but, and I think now your sins trade. And I assume you recognize with the level gambling area, I almost consider it as in case you keep a basketball underneath the water long sufficient, finally you let go of it and it shoots up. But why are we amazed by way of this, somebody turning it underwater and now it is rising? So I adore, it feels truly, but I suppose we need to degree these over a protracted arc of time. I encourage Ripple personnel. Sure, we are aware that XRP has long gone up in price, but we sincerely do attempt to take a very long-term view, approximately what we are building and the way that contributes to a web of price and how XRP can be an important thing of a web of value. Yeah, it's like looking to disconnect some of the speculation from glaringly the use case and in the long run a way to reflect on consideration on the price. But you recognize my paintings as an analyst and we study flow, finances, protecting stocks for 20 plus years. And when you put off a huge barrier to inflows, what occurs is, and there may be call for charge goes up. So we've been glaringly speaking approximately these ETFs, and I nonetheless personally assume we're inside the very early innings of demand into simply even the Bitcoin ETFs, let alone as humans type of move down the path into other assets. And then in order that is hundreds of billions of dollars, in my opinion, over the next few years, and then you definitely communicate approximately demand from something like a reserve, which in my opinion is possibly far surpassed the call for even the ETF. So it's become a thrilling dynamic of like trying to set price on something where you essentially had a large restrict on the ability to buy the demand facet. And so price discovery goes to be interesting here for some time, I think. Yeah, pay attention to that. They may be speaking directly about a strategic reserve, doubtlessly a USA XRP strategic reserve, which that could be insane. Like he was saying, that could surpass even the quantity of inflows that we have seen from the from the Bitcoin ETFs. And in that event, I suppose XRP without difficulty surpasses $20, but there's not even a question, approximately it. Like that is simply set in stone if USA broadcasts something along those lines. And I think there is a decent risk of this really being happening sometime in the future, maybe now, not 2025, perhaps 2026. But we're going to see for sure, due to the fact I'm going to reveal you men this chart proper right here, which I suppose is surely crucial. Okay, so this is a yearly chart for cryptocurrency, and what you could see is it covers all the preceding cycles right here in which my mouse is. This is 2013, 2014, 2015, 2016, 2017. And you can see there are three huge inexperienced candles all through these three bullish years. Once more. Over the past cycle from 2019 to 2020 to 2021, there's been once more three bullish years right here proper. Three lots started in 2019 right here after the Giga unloaded. And then we noticed massive quantities of fee movement in 2020. And now we are seeing something very similar manifest right here at some point of the 2023, 2024, and of route quickly to be 2025 time period. Obviously the 2025 every year chart is simply starting, but though the closing three cycles, we've had three green candles. Back in 2017, I suggest we all recognize how XRP carried out lower back then. That is while we noticed the primary real explosive boom of XRP going up extra than 10x over the path of an unmarried wire. To be very clean with you guys, I suppose that's what we are getting ready to see here once more in 2025 at some stage in this 3-year cycle. If we do no longer see this, I suggest we're basically breaking a trend that has befell for the reason that records of cryptocurrency were used, albeit without the intention for the public good during and after the panic for cryptocurrencies.